Hey, so what's good, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. So on this one, I just want to do a bit of a story time. Hope blesses you. So let's get it. So this morning I was just thinking a little bit back on my life, and that growing up, I actually developed a bad habit, and this was like looking down to the ground, my eyes to the ground as I walked in public wherever. And I did this, I guess, because of the whole shame of the poverty situation that I grew up in. But I think also because when my mother would like when we were out in public walking around, she would always pick up coins off the floor, a 2 rand, a 5 rand, a 1 rand, whatever. And we were so happy about it. It was always a pleasant surprise and such a help to the whole situation. Basically, we were trying to put money together, and that coin would make bring us closer to the goal that we were reaching out for. So I guess maybe that's also from where I developed the habit of walking and looking down, wanting to be the one also that was responsible for helping in the situation. Either way, later on then again, in life, still young, and I was removed from my parents, and there where I was at now, us as little kids were sent to the shop, no, to go and buy like sweets and what have you for like the lot of us. There were other kids there, and the other kids, like, okay, didn't really like going. So I was the one who was always willing to go, but it was always said of me, like, don't send her, it's dangerous. She looks down when she walks, she'll end up walking into cars, basically, because along the way I had to like cross over the road to get to the shop. So that was always said of me, basically, don't send her, she's dangerous, this child won't come back, and what have you. She walks looking at her feet or looking at the ground, and they would laugh and what have you, whatever. So the problem was that when they sent the other kids, firstly the other kids weren't willing to go, and then secondly, when they sent the other kids wouldn't come back with the correct stuff. Like if you sent me and you said, Kaigi, here's 2 rand, buy Walton Block sweets, and with the 5 rand, buy this amount of packets of those chips, and what you understand. So it was always me who was willing to go and brought the correct stuff back. So basically I say this to say that, what, I realized that I'm not looking in the camera in some of my videos, almost looking to improve my videos and your experience with me, just thinking of what I can work on. And I realize that maybe I am not looking in the camera lens, and I know that this helps with presence as well as connection. So I'm gonna do better, I'm gonna work on that. And then also, since we're on the eye contact topic, have you noticed that in some cultures eye contact is like seen as being respectful, and whereas in other cultures it's seen as being disrespectful? It depends, I guess, on the there's several variables in the situation. Like it depends on your age, your sex, your status. Like, are you a kid, are you married, or are you single, or you male, or you female, etc. Those variables will determine whether it's disrespectful or respectful to make eye contact in different cultures. So yeah, there's that. And then also this eye contact thing made me think of self-esteem. And I started to just think back, like growing up, hey, it's crazy how I had zero self-esteem. And I can remember, like, in school now, in like my teens, and even to my later years. But in school, when I had to stand before the class basically and present a oral, I would actually get physically sick, visibly sick, and sometimes I would even cry. If the teacher called me like early in the, like, all our names were on the register, and if she called me earlier on, I would like cry with fear. And then I guess I got a little more relaxed as some of the others went in the front and made a fool of themselves, and we laughed and what have you. But teachers learned to maybe put me at the end of the list. And there were quite a few of us that were scared, and then they'll always come back to us and what have you. So that was really terrifying, frightening for me. But yeah, there were other areas in which I excelled, like with your reading. I just took to reading and I was so confident. Thank goodness that wasn't done in front of the class. That was done at your own desk, what have you. So yeah. So that oral, standing in front of the class and presenting, I was really weak there. But other areas, boy, did I kill it. Anyways, yeah, I say all this also to say, like, moral of the story is basically, celebrate your wins, celebrate your journey. You know yourself, where you're coming from and what it took you to get to where you're at. The growth and the work you've put in, and just to remember that your beginning, the past and what have you, doesn't define you. It doesn't define you or your future unless you let it define you. So I think that's all for this one, and I hope it blesses you. And this has been me finding my higher voice, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.